There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with...
And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! It's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still. Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's managed to get free. It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, good ball! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Robertson. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Fernandes. He's got away. That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too. Front-footed pressing going on here. Nicely aimed pass. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that.
Galatasaray definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Space for him to turn and look. He's found the way through. Delivered with swing. And he can clear it away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Referee's given a throw. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cristiano Ronaldo. Akanji. And it's Robertson. Played out to the left flank. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gets a good foot in there. Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's tidy. He hits a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Applies the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Driven in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Neymar. Kane. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Neymar. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Ball in towards the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Manchester have turned up with a...
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So the action resumes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Akanji. And Fernandez. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. And Caicedo. Aim forwards. And it's Fernandez. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Messi! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Fernandez. Son Heung-min. Neymar. He's having a hit! Oh, crossbar! Messi. Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here. Nice bit of trickery. Son Heung-min. And this is Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, good spread.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Neymar. Mbappe. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Manchester certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Ronaldo. Mbappe. Pings in across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shot could be on. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Manchester couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Cross goes in there. Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Tries one from range. And that really should have been that.
Alexander-Arnold really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Number 10, Mbappe. Number 30, Messi. Coming on the field, number 11, Robert Lewandowski.
Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Fernandes.
Galatasaray really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No, that was never going to make it. That's been slipped through. I think we're just about done here. Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Shoots! Goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more
Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Finds himself, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Lewandowski. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award.
I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. What you see in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that.
Getting up there! Whistle's gone, that's foul. Big moments in a big game. He is off. Mbappe has been sent off. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Searching pass he's played there. Great vision. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Now that's well seen too. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. First quarter of an hour gone. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
Jimenez. Brazil are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Jimenez. Son Heung-min. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, what a mistake! Fagioli. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good take. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Fernandes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Fernandes. There he goes, motoring forward. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Oyarzabal, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Jimenez. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's the keeper's ball. Son Heung-min. Messi. Picked out, great chance! It's loose, and and the keeper couldn't hold it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cristiano Ronaldo, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And the finish! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. And it's Fernandes. Oh, sweet feet. It's a promising position. Brilliantly cut out. Valverde. Fernandes. Oh, it's come loose. Forced to go back. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So your views on the first half?
Manchester have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Caicedo. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Akanji. And he's got away from him. Akanji. And Caicedo. Played out to the left flank.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal is fouled. And it's Robertson. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, there's the shot! He's got a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Brazil still making a fight of this. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldo is flagged offside. Jimenez. Akanji. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now he's got space here. Can he finish? No, he's missed it. Caicedo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Fagioli. Stood up well to him there. And it's Fernandes. Valverde. And here's Oyarzabal. Camavinga. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's going wide left. He has a look up. It's Neymar! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Lewandowski coming on here. The change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, we expected better, and so did he. All the way back. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And Caicedo. Lewandowski. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's going for goal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Lewandowski! Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Caicedo. Messi. Fernandes. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! Oh, good finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Messi. And this is Lewandowski. And he's managed to get... He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the counter is on. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Closing in on goal. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Caicedo. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pinches it off him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. And he's forced to go back. Jimenez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Fernandez. Looking for the run. Messi. It's out for a goal kick. Camavinga. And the referee brings it to a close. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
And a quick reminder today.
Shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous. You cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance, dance, dance. I wanna dance. I wanna. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock old school? Oh, we gon' move. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose. Know that you can't stop it. Watch this. Look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets. How that pop look like robotics. Can't tame me. Shoulders gone crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous. You cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Neymar. A probing pass. Camavinga finding himself in space. Header! He's delivered all right!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Chance! He's got a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see...
Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played into space. And this is Misi. Shot a goal! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable. Akanji cuts out the pass. Well, that has not gone well. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Oyarzabal. Akanji wins the duel this time. That's a cute ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Oyarzabal. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lewandowski. Messi. It's run loose here. That pass has been well intercepted. He's rising! He will be livid with himself. Oh, they could be caught out here. Out for a throw. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Fagioli. Neymar. Fernandes. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Goes for a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Manchester really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cristiano Ronaldo, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Oyarzabal. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Camavinga, chance here to counter. And this is Lewandowski. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, is having a shot! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now, can they get him away? Now, this is Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van Dijk. And Akanji.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fernandes. Some resolute defending there. And he's worked it through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he plays one through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that signals the end of the first period. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that is the first half done. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Fernandes. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Doesn't quite get there. Ødegaard. And it's Fascioli. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Time and again they are repelled. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. And the finish! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Knocks it into space. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cristiano Ronaldo, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Punched away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Fagioli. Looking to play him in. Driving through the middle. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi. Lewandowski. Great chance! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Son Heung-min. Spread to the right. Cross goes in there. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Fagioli. And it's Ødegaard. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fernandes. Oyarzabal.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Oh, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Fagioli. There they go, hunting in packs.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Big chance! One-on-one! Big chance! Oh, good finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 84 minutes is number 20.
So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Akanji gets over and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Fernandez. Now it's Oyarzabal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And he's intervened well there. Ødegaard. Tries to play it through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It's a goal kick. Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, for me,
Taking
this was
place.
the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Ketelaere running with intent. De Ketelaere! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lewandowski. And it's Valverde. Now it's Valverde. Driving on. He's going for goal! And that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Surely now! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold. De Ketelaere. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Robertson. Still goalless at the moment. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. De Ketelaere showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Caicedo. Valverde. Mbappe! And he's only too happy to take that back. Great chance! That's a cute ball. So what can they make of this? Oh, no question, that's a foul. The pass has gone astray. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away. De Ketelaere. Neymar. Messi. And they can counter here. And it's been played through. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared without hesitation. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Neymar. De Ketelaere. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. De Ketelara. Now Mbappe. Mbappe! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Akanji. Jimenez. That's an imaginative pass. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks one through.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello everybody, and please
So
join me
neither
in
side
wishing
has
a
found a way
happy
through
New Year
yet.
for
It's
one
not a
of
bad
our
game by
fans.
any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Catch me and I'll catch you back when you get far.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field is number 8, Federico Valverde.
Down to business again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Messi. And it's lofted through here. Robertson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And Akanji. Neymar. Referee's given a throw. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Here's a shot. And the finish! And yes, it's there! How they've waited, now they have it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he...
Big chance! And that's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Substitution on the field. Number 7,
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And Messi! Oh, brilliant save.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's quick to get rid. And he's picked it up out wide. There, can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Oh, what's he done? He's had a shot! Now, oh, he's been caught now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
And he's been shifted off it. Valverde. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. He's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Driven in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Kane. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there.
Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Manchester really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Valverde. And it's Ødegaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Caicedo to Messi. Messi steaming forward at pace. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great ball, and Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Has been indicated.